What's up? Jordan Downs. Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Great Street TV. And today we going to hop in this review. we going to talk about the blacks and the brown, the Hispanics and the blacks. And we going to talk about how we ain't got beef like that with these people in LA. This all servicing the shit Wack 100 brought to the internet. So we going to put this shit straight in check. Just like his homies need to put that chin straight in check. Man, listen. And if you ain't liked and subscribed yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, you could do like Homeboy said up in Color, that movie. Listen, Holmes.
Listen, Holmes. Man, that's just the way the world
Straight
is.
up.
Listen. It's always gonna
Tap
be
in.
gangs, man. There's always gonna be fighting. Always was, always is, man. Nobody's gonna fucking stop
Yeah, y'all already know the deal, man. We finna check out these clips, and then we gonna put this shit straight in check. And we gonna zero back in on the situation. Man, tap in.
I just want to say something. Blacks are not scared of Mexicans, and vice versa. Mexicans are not scared of blacks. Let me say it one more time. Blacks are not scared of Mexicans, and Mexicans are not scared of blacks. And I'm saying this because I'm addressing when the Hoover Criminals, the youngsters from the Hoover Criminals, slapped the corpsman, the Mexican corpsman.
Okay, now y'all see, like I say, we gonna tap in, and as you see as the clip, the young man is saying the blacks ain't scared of the Hispanics and the Hispanics ain't scared of the blacks. At the end of the day, it ain't about that. That's why you need a lot of real OGs on here putting this shit in check, because the youth, they watch videos, they take it, they run with it, they give their opinion, which everybody's entitled to do. But at the end of the day, you gotta make sure you get them facts straight and make sure you narrate the situation in the right direction. Because this shit could get ugly. It could break out of hand. I done been in all that, man. I done been in race riots, all type of shit, but nothing to do with my city, nothing to do with LA, period. Like, so this review right here, we gonna get deep. We gonna watch these clips, and we gonna talk about how Wack 100 narrated the whole situation and got the internet going haywire and talking racist or speaking like they feel disrespected. So we gonna hop into this other clip right here. Then that's when we gonna take off and get deep. So y'all tune into this clip right here. Tap in.
So I'm level 3 yard with me. It goes down. It goes down so much, nigga. I came from a level 4 to Solano, level 3. And nigga, I was in a hole in 2 weeks for a ride with the Southsiders. So on top of that, we was on lockdown for riots with the Northerners. So every 90 days, somebody has to mandatory come off a lockdown. Every 90 days. So we was guaranteed a riot every 90 days, either with the Southsiders or the Northerners. And this is in 05.
Now y'all see, like I say, a lot of these politics that we go through when it comes to race, it comes from that place in jail, man. Straight up. Like, so it's orders that's sent, and it's a way we conduct ourselves. But at the end of the day, far as blacks, like, blacks don't have that type of pressure put up on them when they're released. So at the end of the day, you can't speak on another person's politics. So if the Southsiders operate in a certain way, and Wack 100 want to say, I would not sign a Southsider, it was a better way of saying it, and a better way of conducting yourself in a properly manner to say the shit. You know what I mean? Like the Papas in Chile, that little comment right there, that shit was unacceptable, especially coming from a nigga that's supposed to be an OG. So at the end of the day, y'all gotta pay attention to these messages and look at who's saying this. These dudes is on here chasing clout. He's doing this, he's saying that, and I don't even know why this shit is making it this far to where a motherfucker say some racist shit on the internet like that and ain't getting that motherfucking chin check, man. Straight up. Because like motherfuckers say, if he was in jail, somebody would have checked his ass. He would have got DP, got his jaw broke. Like, so you gotta watch how you speaking and watch what you doing, because you got other people's lives in jeopardy. And I'm from Watts. We ain't got that type of beef. We got Southside grape, we got Eastside grape. You got The 10 lines, they got the Mexican 10 lines, the Southsiders. And then you got the Hacienda Village Bloods, they got the Village Boys. So it's like, I don't understand what is this dude talking about. So he might be talking about the prison politics and that. Yeah, that's different. That's a whole different scenario. We on the streets now. And if you a businessman, conduct yourself as a businessman. If you want to politic and be in the streets, you got to politic and be in the streets because you can't play both roles. So at the end of the day, it's ways around this, know what I mean? It's contracts you can sign these people to and, know what I mean, bust these doors open because I don't see the big deal of everybody saying they're not letting Southsiders in like that. Like Southsiders don't get the love that they supposed to be getting, know what I mean? I fuck with a lot of real Southsiders, know what I mean? Half of my family Southsiders. So at the end of the day, I took that comment as disrespect as far as the Hispanics did. So I'm looking at the situation like if I was in his position to put people up to win, that wouldn't even been my choice of words that he used to explain the situation. What he could have said is, you know what I mean, I fuck with you, know what I mean, I like your style. Can't get deep into the politics with a contract with you because your people might come at you and try to get a fee from you and it's gonna fuck up my business. So it was a way that he could have said that without saying them bullshit racist comments. So at 40-something years old, I don't see nobody acting like that. And like I said, in the streets, I don't see a lot of like gang violence like when it comes to like blacks and Hispanics no more. It used to be like that. It used to go up in Compton and the Florence and the East Coasters, know what I mean? It all boils down to what I was telling y'all in my last reviews. Drugs. Drugs fuck the gang culture up. Cause you got, know what I mean, these greedy and these fucked up minded people running around where they'll fuck off a big ass plug. You could be getting keys in the hood. Getting 10, 15, 20, 30 keys dropped off. And there's always gonna be a selfish motherfucker that say, fuck it, we can rob these niggas. You gonna cut the water off for your whole hood because you want a little money? Like, come on, man. This shit bigger than what a nigga saying. So we gonna jump into this next clip and then we gonna finish explaining this shit. How I grew up on both sides. The black and the Hispanic side. So we gonna tap into this next clip and we gonna get into this shit. Tap in.
Wack 100 says he sides with Norteños over Sureños when the conversation was in the penitentiary, the blacks communicate and fuck with the Norteños, not the Sureños. That was a nigga, that's just the truth. So, you know, I noticed.
Okay, now y'all see, like I say, the guy talking reckless. He talks in the terms where he can incite a race war. Like, to me, I'm thinking they got a lot to do with that little man complex, know what I mean? Little short, buff ass nigga, when I feel like he's 6 feet or something, know what I mean? That's all I can look at it at, because I don't see where he's going, but everything he's saying is like prison politics. Like, so what I'm getting out of this dude is recidivism. Is when you repeat the same thing over and over again. Like his mind is stuck on one track. And for him to be an OG, he shouldn't be putting that poison out into the internet like that, because this shit could go haywire and it could get real ugly. And at the end of the day, you're conducting yourself as a businessman. So you're signing all these artists and these people are talking about not listening to your music, not buying your music, not going to your shows. So the Hispanics, they play a big number when it comes to these shows. Because I was watching this one dude review American Cholo. He spoke on, you know, like the politics side for the Southsiders. So at the end of the day, what he was saying was like, is you using them. It's like, fuck them. That's basically what you saying, but that's not what all blacks are saying. It's like certain people get a lot of money and they let it go to their head. So at the end of the day, you got to build some type of reputation that you can keep yourself and conduct yourself like an OG. So you're building up this big old empire and you're signing these artists and their careers are going to go downwards because they're not going to sell. Nobody's going to go to the shows. Like, come on, man. Like, you got to get shit together. Put yourself in check. That's what he needs to do. Like I don't even think nobody could put him in check, because if you beat him a coward, all you going to do is run to the corner, run to the internet, do the same shit. So we're going to talk about the race wars. Like the race wars, majority of that happens in the penitentiary. In some juvenile halls, in some high schools, because these are people with no structure and they're following a one-man structure command. So yeah, they're bumping heads. But when we get to the streets, that shit don't fly, man. I'm from Watts. Like, we got all that. Like I was saying, like, they wouldn't have an East Side grape and a South Side grape. They wouldn't have the Hacienda Village Bloods and the South Side Village Boys. They wouldn't have the 10-line Gangsta Crips and the South Side 10 lines. So we don't know what the fuck is he talking about when he talk about we fuck with the Norteños. No, we don't. In prison, you probably choose to fuck with them people. Like, you know what I mean? So on the streets, we don't fuck with Norteños. They way up over there. We gonna speak on this and put this shit straight in check. Like, I come from a black and a brown side, you know what I mean, of my family. Like, I'm in between, so a lot of this shit I seen. I used to go to school, you know what I mean, and I had Hispanic cousins, and we'll be at Markham Junior High, and you have a black dudes trying to mount up and jump on the Hispanics. Yeah, I was one of the ones giving them dudes punches and putting these dudes out for fucking with my people. So, yeah, I got childhood friends I done grew up with that's Hispanic, that had my back, and we hit the county, and we look at each other like, damn, we can't even function like that. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know what it is at the end of the day. Like, when we go home, you fucking with me. So you go your way and I go mine. That's how it go. That's how it is, know what I mean? You got to jump into the politics when you go to jail, and you got to participate. So that's understandable. But the shit that they're bringing to the streets, how they saying like they basically don't want to sign Hispanics, they don't want to sign Southsiders. Let me correct that. So it's a way that they can conduct themselves to get these deals done. But I don't know what's going on with the industry. They're blackballing the Southsiders or whatever. And the Southsiders, the Hispanics, they play a big number when it comes to record sales, views, and selling out shows. So y'all can sit here and play stupid like y'all want to. And like I said, I was listening to the American Cholo, and he was breaking it down. And shout out to the American Cholo, know what I mean? Like, shouts out to you, man. Salute, man. And the rest of this shit, it's like, it's all fucked up, man. It's like, you got a lot of black on black crime going. Like he said in the shit, we gonna watch y'all shoot and kill each other up. Because at the end of the day, I don't see blacks putting money together and building no empires together. Everybody against each other. And you can look at the situations that been going on. Like, our young artists been pegging each other off of clout. They getting on the internet, dissing each other, talking bad about each other, speaking on each other's name, dropping fake ass paperwork. You know what I mean? The shit don't go like that. Y'all need to put some leaders on this motherfucker that can speak with me. Like, that's OGs that can conduct themselves in the way that I'm conducting myself, because I don't do that bullshit. I don't do the negativity. Like, I don't pick by race and color. Like, if I was in a position to have me a record label, I'll find a way to go around the bullshit politics at the end of the day. Maybe because I think different because I'm half and half. I came out of a Hispanic woman, so I understand what's going on and trust. I seen what's been happening. So at the end of the day, you have to really conduct yourself in a way where you want yourself to do the right thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my family ran deep with the Southsiders and the black side of Grape Street. Like, my family plays a big part of starting Grape Street. So I understand the politics. I was born and raised into this shit. I didn't just wake up and say, oh, I want to be from Grape. Court me on. I was just born into the politics. Like, and it wasn't no choose this or that. So I'm just speaking from my point of view. And like I said, I got uncles. I got uncles from 18th Street, from Ghetto Boys, from 155. I got cousins and all. Like, so we gonna put it like this. We gonna keep it in check. And somebody needs to put this dude in check or something, man. So at the end of the day, man, these people is dealing with a lot of bad blood, you know what I mean? Like, they dealing with things in the past. So they're bringing it to this new culture where we're trying to put the structure together, you know what I mean, and build and be something in life, man. You gotta, like, it ain't like the old days, man. You gotta do something and set your hood up to win. You got youngsters coming up. A lot of dudes want to play football. Some want to play basketball. A lot of them want to be rappers. But look what's happening to all the rappers. So at the end of the day, y'all got to clean this shit up to make a clean platform where we can all get some money up out of this shit. Because we all human beings, and we all got a story to tell, and we all got people that want to hear it, and everybody got fans. So, and last but not least, to be real, y'all need to quit robbing these vendors and choosing and picking by race. If you're going to do something, man, do it. But don't choose by race by saying, this is a Hispanic lady, I'm going to rob her, but I'm not going to rob this black lady. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to conduct yourself in a good way, because at the end of the day, them are people's mothers, grandmothers, fathers, grandfathers, uncles, and aunties. So at the end of the day, keep yourself in check. Because if that type of shit go on in Watts, guess what? You gonna get your shit split. Cause we ain't playing that, we ain't having that. So I was like some of the first mixed kids that was introduced like in Watts. Like, so my family runs deep. Like, I got a lot of cousins that's mixed, that's black and Hispanic and different other races. So like I was saying, people got family from both sides and all around the world, so you don't know where you're gonna get your head cracked from. So that's gonna clean this shit up, man. Conduct ourselves like real men and real women. And another thing I want to speak about the race stuff, sometimes y'all let women speak out of turn. Like, some Hispanic women don't like black girls, some black girls don't like Hispanic women. So they got these attitudes and this shit that they start, and they go get these dudes to jump in this shit. Oh, they talking shit. I need you to back me up. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of shit gets started. Heads get crashed. You know what I mean? People get life sentences over this shit. So, you know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoyed this review right here. And I'm only doing this because I'm speaking from an OG point of view. And I could do that. I'm on both ends of the politics. Like, far as being in a family with black and brown. So I understand this shit. So listen to the message. Take what I said into consideration. And stop dick riding this weird ass nigga, man. Like, nobody fucks with Wack 100. So it's a lot of people that's fucking with him because they need him in the music business. But we don't need him. That nigga is poison. He's turned into the new Charleston White. Straight up. So all I got to tell him, man, deal with your problems that you got, that you starting in the black community already, and all them fades you ducking, because I done heard a lot of people call you out and say you want to get down, you want to catch the fade, and you always narrate the situation to some other shit. So, I don't know. Check yourself. All your homies need to check you. Go to your hood, do whatever you got to do. But at the end of the day, this is all bullshit that's servicing the internet right now. So, good looking for tapping in. And if you ain't hit that like and that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, you could do like Homeboy said on the movie Colors. Listen, Holmes.
Listen, Holmes. I mean, that's just the way the world is.
Straight up, man.
It's always gonna be gas,
Tap
man.
in.
It's always gonna be
See y'all on the
fighting.
next one.
Always
Salute.
was and always is, man. Nobody's gonna.